stage, a BDO World Trophy semi-finalist, a former England Classic champion. He's the reigning BDO British Open champion, England's gladiator, Mark McGeeny!
Very good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Lakeside as we look forward to this England against Wales, Wales against England. And a man who got a real close-up view of Mark McGeeny in the previous round, Jeff Smith, that semi-finalist here 12 months ago, joins me. You got a good look at McGeeny. What sort of shape was he in?
Yeah, Mark's in good shape. He's playing extremely well, high scoring. He's good on his doubles. I think Nick has his hands full here, but we all know what Nick can do as well. He'll be okay.
He was pretty awesome in the previous round. He really was terrific. He beat the number 5 seed from the Netherlands, Wesley Harms. Beat him 6-3, and he looked strong, confident, and full of belief.
Yeah, to get through Wesley, you have to be playing well. I've played Wesley a couple of times in my career, whatnot. I think he's been hindered by a broken toe, Wesley, and that probably did affect him a bit in that match. But this one here, it's going to be a close contest.
Mark McGeeny is the higher seeded. He's number 12 seed. Nick Kenny unseeded coming into this, but he really has progressed through sort of development darts, youth darts, and now he's starting to make an impression. I'm sure he's one of these sort of dangerous dart horses that people are becoming more familiar with now.
Yeah, the younger generation is really coming up in the game now, and the more opportunities that they're getting, like this opportunity where he's winning qualifiers and getting in these tournaments is only going to make him better.
First to 7 in this one as McGeeny wins the throw backstage. He kicks off. This guy was brimming with self-belief. Plenty of friends and family with him as well. High fives, hugs and kisses as he made his walk on.
And they both come out with a triple here early, which is going to settle down their confidence.
81.
Should be a high-scoring affair.
On a day of high scoring, Labanauskas, he was outstanding. And what about Lisa Ashton?
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to play either one of them in any match when it comes down to it. They both put on a show and it was good to watch for everybody.
Labanauskas won, not the highest average. Glenn Durran actually in defeat with that. Here we go. In they go. McGeeny is up and roaring.
Nick's not going to be phased here, though. He's going to come in with a good score.
100.
That's a solid ton.
Just under with a couple of them. He wasn't far off. Those were good darts. The belief and confidence of youth. He has been riding the wave. There's no doubt about that on this, his debut in the World Trophy.
81.
That was a good catch there, last start by Mark. He certainly wouldn't want a 41 in that position. Nick's just going to try to put this in range now. 140 be huge here.
95.
Just slid out of that treble, but both of them looking fairly accurate in this first leg.
He's going to be after triple 20 for double 18 here.
45.
Just missed with both of those treble attempts.
Just going to try to put it close here.
60. Mark your requirement.
101 left. And McGeeny with potentially 2 darts at it.
Yeah, that's been shown.
Only needs the one. Takes the first leg with throw.
Nick the throw first. Game on.
That's an opportunity for Mark here.
Just a couple of those slid away from their intended target. Reigning British Open champion, of course, McGeeny.
72.
He wasn't able to press home the advantage. Back with Kenny.
Yeah, that's looking good from Kenny there.
How about that?
Mark's not phased though. He's been in this position many, many times.
Trading blows.
121.
A little ways off in that last dart, but he'll be happy with the first two.
First 180 of the tournament in the bag for McGeeny. Shrug at a rueful look from Kenny as that one slides away. Good comeback from him. John Richardson's joined us in the booth as well. John's come up to see how it's done. The darts, that is, not the commentary.
I'm learning about both.
140.
You're always learning.
What's the atmosphere down like there?
It's very good, yeah. It's well lubricated, shall we say.
100.
Very much so. We saw the Welsh fans in full voice. There was even a bit of Delilah in the build-up to getting our evening programme underway. And although Mark Phillips was beaten in his second
41.
round match by very much
Victory
informed
wire,
Darrell
76.
Fitton, here they have young Kenny. Tops.
56. Mark, you require 127.
Yeah, this one's well within Mark's range. He's going to have to that triple 20 in the first dart. Yes, he'll come triple 17 now. And that leaves double 8.
Up he goes. Oh, that would have hurt. That would have hurt. Second chance for Kenny.
Yeah, that's game shot.
In she goes.
Nick Kenny.
And
Mark
his
first.
double
Game on.
goes in, as it was in his first round match. How big do the doubles and trebles look when you're up there close to the Oki, John?
It's the cameras. It's those cameras that you can't quite see on the screens to the left and right at the top of the board.
180. Had none coming into this match. He's now back 2 pretty early on.
134.
Isn't it amazing, Jeff? Suddenly, you know, good and bad scoring seems often to come in pairs for the players.
Yeah, it's you kind of feed off each other. If one player's going, you either have to match it or you're gonna be left in the dust. So.
Do you get yourself psyched up, John, before you go to a gig, or is it a case of calming yourself down?
I get psyched up a bit, yeah. I think in a different way to the darts players. I'm considering a side move into the darts. Still think there's something there. Yeah, maybe. I think since Jeff's come over here now to take the darts, I'll move over to Canada, and there must be a gap there, is there?
We'd be happy to have you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Plenty of gaps in Canada. It's a big place.
It is.
Isn't it?
But I did see his game against Scott earlier, so I think I'm okay as a dart player over there.
What did you make of that technique of just going for the bullseye? Neglecting the treble 20s, but just aiming for the bullseye.
If it's working for you, I think you should go for it.
There's the advice I got from Dieter Hedman was just aim for the bullseye and you'll hit something.
119.
I tell you, Dieter's on fire right now. Worse advice could come from other places.
Mark's in a great position here to hold his throw.
134.
Well, that
Mark, you require
just gives
42.
Kenny an opportunity should McGeeny slip. 16s. In
that's
she
game shot in the
goes.
third line. Mark McGeeny.
And McGeeny is back in front, and the level is starting to flare and fire.
I played Mark in the first round. He wasn't given too many opportunities, so he looks the part right now.
Is there much sort of in the break, or maybe the gap in between legs? Is there any sort of conversation, any sort of acknowledgement of your opponent when you're up there?
Yeah, well, Mark and I go way back. We're both pretty good friends. You know what I mean? I support what he's doing. He's also supporting myself. The match him and I played, I don't think either one of us were looking forward to it, but definitely the better player won on that night.
John, would you be an advocate of a little sledging, perhaps?
When you can see it, it's horrible. You do see it every now and again, don't you, in a darts match, where you're so close to each other when there is a bit of needle. Have you ever had it with anyone, Jeff? Have you ever been up there and hated someone?
Every time I play. But no, I get along with everybody pretty well.
What about some derby match? Because this is like England-Wales. Over here, that in all sports, that's a big deal. Do you have like a Canada-America thing?
Yeah, I play a lot of events down in the U.S. and it's like I say, most of the time my partners are American, so I'm quite happy that they accept me and allow me to play their events. So I'm not going to say anything bad.
Steal their money.
I might do that a little bit. Yeah.
You require 161.
Big ask from Kenny. First leg of it's in.
Didn't have to go for it there. He's in a bit of a lead in this leg. Mark's just going to try to put a good score in here. Try to get this back somewhat close.
With a throw so far in the fourth leg.
45.
And that's just below the level that McGeany's shown so far. 12s in, 2 doubles, job done, and we have a level game.
Nick was trying some exhibition stuff there. I think he'd rather 16 double top, but he was quite happy with the 2 doubles. Some good averages there from the boys.
58.
John, you played darts when you were a kid at all?
A little bit,
yeah. Your trick shot?
Hitting the board. Double 11 I liked. I tend to average about 26. I find if you hit 26 every time, you sort of average around 26.
And Jeff, you were telling me earlier that, any sort of regrets in your career? Times when you could have applied yourself better?
100.
It's a funny game. I've had so many opportunities to play it. I've been all over the world playing the game, and like I say, for me, it's kind of that I didn't peak until I was a little bit older, I guess. But I've come up through the youth ranks and stuff, and really, I don't regret any of it. It's been great for me.
This is a terrific stage as well, one that this particular venue has been pretty kind to you in recent years.
60.
Yeah, you can't beat the Lakeside venue. The first time I walked through the door 2 years ago, I couldn't believe the atmosphere that the players have with the fans. It's a great feeling to be up on that stage.
Not much between this pair in this fifth leg, but that might be a significant visit for Kenny. Fancy a little timeshare down here, John?
Well, I'm quite local, so I'm very lucky. I get down fairly regular.
140.
Nick's effectively taking the darts here. He's just going to look for a ton to leave the double.
100.
Tops left then. And he will come back with 3 darts at it, and his average so far in this match pretty good, 2 out of 3 in the tournament. He's nudging over 40%.
Important break of throw this too.
He's going to have to chase double 10. In it goes, right in the middle. Big leg.
6 likers, Nick the throw first.
I'm always intrigued, John, in the psychology of it all. You see momentum, you see buttons being pushed before your very eyes. I don't know how they stand up to it.
It's remarkable. And I agree with you, it's amazing how it does seem to ebb and flow. If one player dips, then the other player dips with them, and vice versa.
140.
They probably had a nutritional breakfast of fruit and yogurt, a lunch of salad, a niçoise perhaps, Jeff, something like that?
Yeah, no, that's the way I approach the game. So no, preparation would have been good for both these guys this morning.
John, you'll know from being on, when you go on tour, your diet can suffer hellish, can it?
Cheese sandwiches.
This could be a big visit. Oh yes.
180.
Well, that's 3 in the match.
This is a massive leg before the break now.
60.
What an opportunity this could be for McGeeny to grab back the throw.
$99.
Yeah, that's super darts by Mark there. He's going to have an opportunity to break here.
And the actual break itself, the break in timing on the stage has been quite significant so far in the tournament, it seems.
Yeah, well, you're playing such a short format here that, you know what I mean, one break could be the end of you with the level of play these guys throw at. He's going triple 14 for double top here.
Down to 10s. In it goes. What a comeback. What a leg of darts from the Gladiator, who is fighting for his World Trophy life. He levels it up. Kenny against McGeeny. It's 3-3 at the break. We have a game on between Nick Kenny and Mark McGeeny, who hadn't scored a single 180 until this match. He's knocked out 3, he lost the throw, he's won it back, and things are beautifully poised. Look at the averages, Jeff, as well, just below 100 for the pair of them. The quality today has been outstanding.
Yeah, there's not much between these two. They're both shooting a big average, but also a big outshot percentage as well. So it's a close game, and I really don't know where to call it from here just yet.
John Richardson with us as well, absorbed in this. What are the things that are striking you about darts at this level?
What struck me about Nick when he walked out was how relaxed he looked with it. You know, it's a big thing, the walk on. It's one thing knowing that you're good at darts, but there is a different side to it, the showmanship and the being confident on the stage. And he looked so relaxed and at ease with himself, and I've been impressed with his play, which I'm sure will mean the world to him when word gets back to him.
That vote of confidence, that's youth for you though, isn't it? What is he, 23, the man from Cumbrae, the boy from the valleys?
114.
Good visit. Good visit that from Kenny.
Mark finds another match, or another leg that he started. He's under pressure again. Nick's won the throw here.
It's amazing how the momentum at and after the break has been really key in plenty of these matches.
81.
Not bad, could have been better. He had effectively, prior to that visit, stolen the throw. There might be a gap back in for McGeeny.
I was living in a bedsit when I was 23. I had a dartboard on the back of my kitchen door, and when I moved out I lost my deposit because I'd hit so many darts into the kitchen door.
You mean you didn't have the old cardboard up
No,
behind
I didn't have
the
the DIY skills.
You probably never needed a big cardboard cutout around the back of your board, did you, Jeff?
Probably when I first started I could have used one, but definitely not anymore.
Another one of these. Ooh, that would have left him tops.
114.
That's a good visit here, but Nick's going to come in with double top here for another break of throw.
And 3 darts at it. Wide with the first one. Too high. Third time it's in, he punches the air and a come on. And well, we're just 3 more potentially to go. And that's a significant moment for him.
Yeah, the further in this match, the more doubles that are hit, they're obviously going to get a little bit more comfortable as you bring it in. He's showing that in the way he's opening this leg as well.
Been really impressed with him. Impressed with Peter Machin, the Australian, as well. He was just bottle solid yesterday.
Yeah, he's a guy. He's come a long way to get to this tournament, so you gotta feel for him as far as jet lag and whatnot. But he definitely put on a show.
60.
You fancy one of these shirts, John?
Well, I had one of these for the Comic Relief tournament, and I can only assume they got Andy Fordham's measurements and mine mixed up.
139.
Like a wind sheet.
Yeah.
They had to turn the aircon off so I didn't get blown off the stage mid-game.
Well, no one's been blown away here.
41.
Yeah, but there's a gentle breeze at the back of Nick Kenny. Oh, maybe that wind is picking up. Maybe it's become a gust, Jeff.
Yeah, he's got a real strong 9 darts in there. He's going to be asking at 97 to come in for a hold to throw, but more important, 5-3 lead.
58.
And obviously you've been pressured by your opponent. Can it affect you physically, the throwing hand, actual physical nerves?
Yeah, it's more the pressure that I think Nick's been putting on Mark here. But you can see that Mark's level of play has come down a little bit here. His consistency level is going to drop when your opponent keeps firing 2 triples at you each time.
Oh, and that 3-3 not helpful. He comes back with something, but Kenny's so good on the doubles by and large. That's a good guide in. In it goes, 4th time of asking, and he remains hovering around 40% with the doubles. More importantly, in legs, he's gone 5-3 clear. It could be a long way back now for McGeeny.
Yeah, and he's just slightly under a ton average there as well. And Mark knows he has a game on his hands now, and he's in trouble here.
Those days in the bed sit, John. You writing
Great
jokes
days.
on the back of cornflake packets?
I was just sort of living in misery to get the inspiration, really. You've got to be committed. He's only had 5 darts at a double mark, I noticed, all game. Even if he'd hit all, it's not enough.
60.
Really impressed with Kenny. Really impressed with him.
Yeah, he's been keeping a constant pressure on Mark the whole game this match.
100.
He's just going to keep plodding on, doing what he's doing.
I've enjoyed discovering this commentator voice I have. I'm looking forward to taking this home and freaking my wife out this evening. First time this week that you've put the bins out, I notice. You need to get your stats up there.
Big year for you, big summer. You're going to be a dad?
Yes. Yes.
94.
Good luck with all of that. Life as you know it ends in August.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a great run so far. I remember the bed sit years.
100. Nick, you require 167.
He's clawing it back, McGeeny, but still Kenny with the opportunity.
$97.
No, he's absolutely nailed that, and that's another dart in the heart of McGeeny.
Yeah, 3rd dart's been working well for Nick. Every time he hits 2 singles, Mark thinks I have a chance here, and then Nick tends to pin. That 3rd dart's landing
Nick, you
every time.
require 70.
Double 16. Oh, and it goes again for a 6-3 lead. He's taken the throw again, and he's one away from putting himself into the quarterfinals of the World Trophy.
And opening strong.
140.
A flush of youth, flair to go with it. Dead-eyed on the doubles. He's mixing it all up here, Kenny.
Mark's going to relax now because he knows there's no way back, but filling them in like he is right there.
Can you peak in tournaments like that? Can you peak too early? Is it a case of peaking at the right time, or just having as many good nights as you possibly can?
Yeah, it's more that 3rd comment. You try to get on a roll as best you can, and some days they're going to go better than others, but you try to be consistent as possible.
These are big, big moments now for McGeeny.
140.
It's a good visit for him. Any of the darts players' names giving you ideas for your respective son, John?
Oh, possibly. Yeah, I think Kenny's nice for a girl. I think I'll just call her the Viking. I mean, who can't succeed in life? The Viking Richardson.
That works.
121.
And that score works for McGeeny, who's left with 16. He'll get 3 darts at that, regardless of what happens here.
105. Mark, you require 60.
Double tops, 2 darts at it. Big sigh of relief for McGeeny. He reduces the gap to 2. He has the throw, an opportunity to make it just 1, Jeff.
Yeah, he needs to put another strong leg in here right now. Get Nick thinking about the match a little bit. That was a break a throw against Nick that time, and if Mark can come out with another strong leg,
One
Nick's all of a sudden
40.
going to start feeling a little bit of pressure.
Worth knowing for Nick, even if he does go on to lose this match, at 24 I moved to a 2-bedroom flat in Swindon, so you've just got to keep trying.
60.
Was that upsizing?
Yeah, first floor above 3 garages. So dreams can happen, just got to keep plugging away.
I think that's it. You need to surround yourself
100.
with friends who are trades,
Yeah.
don't you? I think that's a key thing in
Now
life.
live in Surbiton, walking distance from 3 supermarkets, so you know.
57.
Oh, just a little off from Kenny. Is that a stutter in the step?
Yeah, if Mark makes us 6, or all of a sudden gets us back to 6-5, Nick's going to be under an enormous amount of pressure to finish this game off.
140.
Mark's been in this situation. He's a frequent member of Team England. He's going to he knows how to fight back.
42.
Semi-finalist, of course, here
121.
last season. He beat Durrant in the quarters and only lost out in an absolute cracker.
Doesn't have to go for it
89.
there. He's going to leave the 32 when he comes back.
He had a good look, didn't he, just to double check what was required.
Yeah, no matter what Nick hits here, he's still going to have 6 darts.
125. Mark will require 32. Yeah, that's
Straight in,
shot to the
double
11
16,
flag.
and there's just one in it.
12 flag is
Kenny,
Nick
though,
Jones
has the
first.
darts
Game on.
to go into the quarters.
$100.
I wonder what is going through their minds right now.
90s dance tracks. That's what's stuck in my head.
100.
I think that's going to be in there for a fortnight.
Chumbawamba's quite high on everyone else's after these
85.
last couple of days.
Remember, Mark has the darts too. If this happens to go 6-all,
140.
And a good point. That's one of Kenny's crew looking a little more concerned than he was when high-fiving his mates earlier on.
he's fighting though.
82.
Well, now there's a chance for McGeeny.
$60.
Could have done with a treble. Is it just me, or is it getting a bit tense?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in either player's shoes right now. Nick's feeling it. You can see it up there.
64.
He's going for the setup, which will leave the 170. But if Mark can put in a good score here, he's going to give himself a chance to get back in this game.
There's one. Ooh, just deflected off.
81. Nick, you require 170.
If you're going to win, this would be the one to do it on.
And McGeeny prepares to come to
60.
the board for what could be
Mark, you require
his big
120.
moment.
That's a big dart.
In it goes. Can you? Up. Oh,
80.
too far up.
Nick, you require
He
110.
might get another chance. He might. Oh, will he?
Double 18.
Oh,
74.
too high. Both outside the wire.
Should have gone
Mark, you
10-2
require
balls.
40.
He's obviously not been watching my training videos.
He was too busy practicing. In
Yeah,
it goes for
let's
McGeeny.
go,
How
let's
about
go.
that? We have a level game. We have a sudden death match with a quarter-final place up for grabs.
Game on.
All of a sudden, that bullseye in the back room before they start that match comes in huge right now.
It looked like it wouldn't matter. It looked like young Kenny was the prince that would be king, and McGeeny has just clawed
97.
his way back. Downright stubborn resilience from him.
His nickname kind of comes into play here, isn't it?
Gladiator. Indeed.
He doesn't give up.
100.
It's a good start by both players.
What was after the 2-bed in Swindon, John?
That was a shared house in Surbiton with
100.
2 men who have not been seen since. Did not learn the rules about how to load the dishwasher. It was very clear. It was on a laminated, printed out sheet.
60.
How to connect with the treble 20s is the line here.
You worry for Nick that actually being ahead now, he sort of feels like he's lost it, rather than if you just said from the beginning it's going to be 6-all at the end.
100.
The momentum is almost a curse, isn't it?
Yeah, good point, good point. That's it, absolutely right. Now here he comes back though, this tough Welshman. Oh!
Go on.
140.
Not bad at all, he did go on. And it's back to where it was before.
Mark still has the darts here. If he can put in a good ton plus, really could use another triple here.
100.
Could have been better. It's not bad. Kenny could force some pressure.
$96. Mark, you require 104.
Pick 'em.
18 for... He'll stay there, I believe. Double 16.
Here it is for a place in the quarters.
72.
Does Kenny have one more trick up his sleeve?
5 2-balls. He's doing it.
45.
3 darts
Mark, you require 32.
at double 16.
Sometimes the hardest to hit is the one that wins.
Is that a guide? Oh, one more. He might not get another. Oh, he's hit the wrong double. And back comes Kenny with a chance
Nick, you require
that seemed
60.
unlikely. Go on, Nick, he says. Double 10. Is this his last chance? Quarterfinals.
Oh.
50.
No. Tension. He was out by some way.
Do
Mark,
you go for
require
9 or do
80.
you go 2-16?
Now Mark's going to go double, straight at the double 9 here. No, he isn't.
Double 6.
Team.
In. It goes. Finally. A come from behind performance from Mark McGeeny to book himself a slot into the World Trophy quarterfinals. What a match we've just had dished up to us here at the Lakeside.